Bledsoe, hello. Do I think Kamala Harris will run again? No idea. Typically not a wise move, but we'll see. Oh, you don't have to send us anything, Scrappy. Seriously. You guys work hard for the stuff you make. You should be selling it so that you can make a buck, you know what I mean? New Zealand, hello. United Kingdom, hello. Work on your room now. I do have a P.O. box. It's in my bio. People send me shit all the time from TikTok to my P.O. box. I once talked about how much I hate ranch dressing, and somebody sent me 2 1-gallon jugs of ranch to my P.O. box. Sherry, hello. India, hello. How did the fence turn out? I'll let you know in 1 month when it goes in. It should be going in at the end of June. I'll be talking to them on Thursday to make sure that we've got the schedule down and that they're ready to pull the permits. The most wholesome and gross prank gift? I don't answer questions that people think from people who think slavery is funny. Oh, ranch dressing. Sorry. Yeah, that. Sorry, I forgot that I had just mentioned that. But yeah, it's. I gave it to the. There's like a local joint that has like a kitchen pantry out in front for everybody. I should start making content about how much I hate $100 bills. There was a guy. I tried to do it once. There was a guy in the '70s that took out an ad in the back of the High Times magazine. You know, the little personal ads. ¿Qué pasa, Tommy? Nada. ¿Y tú? And he said he put a PO box up on the ad. He says I need 1 million people to send me $1, and he got like I think it was over 30 or 40,000 people, whatever it was, to send him $1. So you know what I mean? An infusion of $30,000. I'm never going to say no to that. God, you guys are such hypocrites. Who the hell are you talking about? We do have a strawberry plant planted this year. Yes.
Just applied for a job that has unlimited PTO
Why are you applying for jobs?
because it offers 100% health insurance.
Okay,
Okay.
but we can afford our health insurance.
What?
But we can afford our health insurance.
Everybody has.
Nice guitar. Thank you very much.
And it's working from home. So you and I just hold hands and work together.
Can we? What were you doing that? Yeah, I interrupted you.
I was sending an email to IDOL.
Oh, you're not calling them?
No, because the number on there says that only if you have an assigned date or you need to change your address, phone number. So I sent them an email because it says if you have any questions, send an email. And then I said, what happens if the fuckers go under?
Thank you very much for the tip, Canada. I appreciate that.
Just the tip.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Sorry.
What? Well, I didn't know. I was trying to read. All right, guys, let me let you go.
No, it's Tom.
What?
No, stay on. I was leaving you.
Okay, well, you sound like you wanted to talk.
I told you everything.
Okay.
You had
Sounded
to say-
aggravated that I wasn't.
No,
Scrappy, right on. What is this up here? Your reactions are pretty cathartic most times, if not just funny. Might have to snag some merch in the future. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Plenty of merch to be had at the link in the bio. France, hello. Thank you so much. You're welcome. The timing was good. The timing on what? How can you support such hypocrites? You want to be more specific and tell us what the fuck you're talking about? The wife partakes in edibles. Love your political information. I do lives from time to time, but I also do a live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. Oh, being your first live, gotcha. Work would have been playing in my pocket. You're at work and you hear me rolling. No, Austin, I don't know your father. What do I think about Trump? I think he's 350 pounds of liquefied dog shit poured into a cheaply made Chinese suit. Yo, it's my day off. Mine too. Yes, we are back. I was doing a live earlier and had to bounce, and now we're back. Trump, Trump, Trump. Sucks, sucks, sucks. See, I can finish your sentences for you. I'm not even going to charge you. Guitar in the back looks dope. Thank you. Why is Indiana one of those states that people don't seem to talk about? Because there are states that go off the rails a lot more and make a lot more news. You know what I mean? Fake guitar. Yeah. Whatever helps you sleep at night, sweet pea. Whatever helps you sleep at night. You're poor? Not really. I mean, after all, every time I fuck your mom in the ass, she gives me $100. So, I mean, that's $1,500 a day right there. North Carolina is pretty quiet. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Do you think JD will be the 2028 Republican candidate? Let's see if Trump doesn't turn on him in the next 3.5 years. What's up, Boston? How you doing? How old are you? 53. I was reading a comment and it disappeared. What happened to Balthazar's comment? I wasn't even able to get finished reading it. What's up, Virginia? Congrats on getting your country in order. We haven't. I look like I'm 80. You need some new material. Try to come up with something original. You know what I mean? Happy almost Friday. It's fucking Wednesday, dude. Close enough. Give you some life advice. Travel while you can. Your last work day is Thursday. I work every other day, so yeah. The midterms cannot come soon enough. True. Who could hate Kermit the Frog? MAGA. That's just, they're just scum. On, not because he was drunk, because he promised booze. Hope you're having a good day. We are. My wife Renee and I, we made a few stops, picked up something for my father-in-law, delivered it to the house, got my glasses fixed, went out and had some lunch. You hope the big beautiful bill doesn't pass the Senate. Some things in it will be changed in order for it to pass the Senate, but some version of it will pass the Senate. Kentucky, hello. How about let everyone vote for who they want to vote for and don't ostracize or chastise anybody for it? Be good people. I'm sorry, I can't just roll over and be like, oh, it's just a simple difference in agreement when other people vote for people who literally take my daughter's rights away from them, or my wife's rights away from her, or my granddaughter's rights away from them. No, I'm going to ostracize people who do that. No, I don't smoke blunts. I smoke joints. Play guitar. I don't know how. Amen, Carl. Subscribe. It's free. Or, yeah. I do have a paid subscription level, but that's just for people that want to financially support what I do. Free subscribing and consuming the content is a very good way to support what I do. I don't have one. First time I've ever caught a live. Well, right on. Hello from Georgia. Are you always a pleasure? You're always a pleasure to watch. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You got baseball bat papers? Hit the like and share button. Yes, do that. Like, subscribe, share the live, share the videos. If you share the videos, it goes a long way towards helping us and ensures that I can keep doing this every day. You want to see content from me every day? That's the best way to support me. Watch all of my videos with those ads in them and just consume that. Do you have moderators? Yep, there's a couple. There's one in the room right now. I have a few all overall here. I don't know how many I have, 9 or 10 over on TikTok, but I have more followers there. What strain am I smoking? I have absolutely no idea. It's whatever strain was in the bag my guy gave me. What does it say here? I thoroughly enjoy following you and your content, even on a few things I don't fully agree with. For the most part, I do agree. Well, right on. I appreciate that. You let videos play in the background while I'm going about my day. That helps a lot. It really does. You're proud to be white? Congratulations. I'm now subbed. Thank you very much. Money has always amazed me. What is it? It's a lousy green piece of paper. I've said that a million times. It's dirty paper. And no matter what you do, whether you save it all or you spend it all, you still got to make more the next day or the next week, the next month. It's dirty paper. Why is there $8.18 in my bank? That's weird. If you don't want a relationship with them, don't have one. That's your call. What the fuck are you talking about? You're proud to have brown hair? Okay. He's talking to you. Okay. Sometimes it can get a bit confusing. My apologies. If there's some form of an apocalypse, do people with money think it will help them survive? That's cute. No. And yes, have you ever seen the movie 2012? Right? Once the apocalypse happens, money doesn't keep you alive after the event, but it can get you to a point where you can survive the event, unfortunately. Just saying. Are you on the wishy hope train that this shit is going to make it another 15 months to the midterms? Yeah, I believe we're going to make it to the midterms, yes. They will suffocate in those multi-millionaire bunkers? Yeah, maybe. Good afternoon back to you, Wendy. What are my thoughts about Elon Musk? This person asks. I know someone from school who thinks he's a loser. Well, Elon Musk is the product of an extreme racist from South Africa. He grew up wealthy. He never invented or created anything. He always bought other things that other people created and ran with it. Twitter, Tesla, so forth and so on. And he has hitched his wagon to full blown right wing fascism, which is the single dumbest business move he could have possibly made because the left is who bought his vehicles. The right wouldn't buy his vehicles. Now he's aligned himself with the right, who still won't buy his vehicles, and now the left won't buy his vehicles. He pulled a My Pillow guy. It's just going to take him a little bit longer to get to that My Pillow situation. Imagine sharing a bunker with Elon, RFK, and Trump. If we're in the post-apocalyptic world, laws don't apply. I don't think I'd be sharing a bunker with those three very long. No, Powell 2028 is not going to be a thing. That's not going to happen. You boomers need to take the big nap so we can be racist and fix your mess. I'm not a boomer. So, right there, you're too fucking stupid to have this conversation. You hear about the measles outbreak? No, I haven't. Anyone else picturing the rocket that they sent to the sun in The Simpsons? Right? Jesus Christ. You didn't vote. Then you don't get to bitch about anything ever. Our parents are the boomers. Gen X, this person says. What do you think about the potential for the U.S. to default on bonds? With the Republicans running shit and Trump at the top, I think it's extraordinarily possible to default on anything at any given point in time. Too true, considering none of them can fight their way out of a wet paper bag. I'm a boomer. People are hung up on age too much. Sometimes. If we fund NASA more, sure, but SpaceX does a lot for space work, and NASA just gives them federal contracts. So they don't really have to worry about money. It was hard voting for Kamala, but she's better than Trump right now. Yeah, she would be. She absolutely would be. What happened to Trump stopping the Ukraine war on day one? Well, he's so full of shit, his eyes are brown. Is there anyone you know on YouTube that connects the dots between Project 2025 and the actual implementation happening? I've done some videos on that of some other people that have broken down laws that have been bills that have been passed, or and not bills that have been passed, bills that have been submitted. Not a lot has been passed, and executive orders and how much they align. Jason, I have absolutely no fucking idea what you're talking about. No offense. What are your thoughts on Canada's boycott of U.S. products and travel to the U.S.? They should. They should boycott our products and stop coming here. Give me one reason why Canada should continue to support the United States at the current point in time. Do you think TikTok ever gets sold? It's a good question. I don't know how they ever just fucking sell it. You know what I mean? What do I think Trump's goal is? Solidify himself in some way, shape, or form as a president that gets remembered for things forever and ever and ever. Amen. That's why he wants to expand the physical footprint of the United States, make as much fucking money as humanly possible, and if possible, never leave office, never give up the power. Here, listen, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and hide him. What do you think the chances are he tries to run again? I think that is something he is constantly working on. Well, Powell, he's already done that once. Just wanted to say hi. LOL. I think you're doing some good stuff here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Listen, no matter what Trump does or doesn't do, when he leaves office, if he's still alive when he leaves office, if the old age doesn't catch up to him, he will spend the rest of his life talking about how he was the greatest president to ever live. He did more than any other president. He was the best president. We had the best economy. No matter what happens, he will say that. You're welcome, Anne Marie. Do you think if Trump had the Midas? Jesus Christ. We just have to remember when thinking about Trump, there's only human and he is. No, I don't ever look at Trump and go, well, he's just human. He's evil. I don't give a shit what excuses are made for him. He's evil. Do you think anyone on the right will ever get to admitting Trump's got cognitive issues while in office? No. You watch Austin Powers 3 the other day? Just counting the days until harvest so I can laugh at the farmers who voted against their own laborers. Why was the impeachment of Trump called off? What are you talking about? When was an impeachment called off? This is what happens when nobody in his childhood ever told him no. Exactly. Nobody has ever told this guy no. Ever. What? Oh, he's going to try and get his mug on Mount Rushmore. They're going to try and put him on money. They're going to try and put him on Mount Rushmore. They're going to try and get a holiday named after him. The whole shoot match. No clue, Corey. No clue. Yeah, yeah. The outbursts, they do kind of begin to tell a story. I'm waiting. My carnival showed you read what the huh? The fuck is this guy talking about? How much can you deadlift? No fucking clue. Wait, we got some interesting motherfuckers in here right now, don't we? On The View, nobody even mentioned Memorial Day. You know, the lovers of the military. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Obsessed much? Well, I'm sure The View appreciates you watching them. I think Trump got an ego problem. I don't think it. I know it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how high is your blood pressure? Probably a 4. Told you it's a damn cult? Absolutely. You like my YouTube channel? Thank you very much. Yeah, Jupiter can be worried about my blood pressure all they want. I don't give a fuck. Will Winger, thank you very much for the donation. How did Dems lose to such an? How did we lose? The far left. That's how we lost. Once again, just like in 2016, the far left hands Donald Trump the White House. You can try and get it up to 12, but I don't allow assholes who I don't know to get my blood pressure up. Not online. You don't get to do that ever. My sister fiance parents want Barron Trump to run for president. Jesus Christ, you fucking people are nuts. Yes, Democrats are polling at an extraordinarily low level. Yes. I text banked in Virginia. So many people told me they just weren't voting for either. Yep, there you go. I don't know what you should do with your bald head. That's up to you. Yeah, Barron is 18 or 19. Yeah, he's listen. These people who want to see Trump win a third term and then see his kids carry on for the next 2 generations, They're nothing more than the modern day version of the Third Reich. Canada here, United States here. I don't know why baldness is such an issue. I have no fucking idea. How is it like a Third Reich? You guys want a dynasty? You want a monarch? You want dictatorial rule? And you want it done through fascist measures. Nazis were fascists. MAGA is fascist. Did he get his parade? If he's going to get it, it's coming up. I have done, I can't even, 3 dozen videos over on TikTok alone about the 14 tenets of fascism and how they perfectly align with Trumpism, with modern day far right conservatism. Like every single one of them aligns perfectly. Take it easy, Vicky. No, Canada doesn't have a king. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer. I was on here to roll and say hello. I don't have a favorite Dead song. Thank you for asking, though. What's my dream? As far as what? You got to be a little bit more specific on the dream thing, because I could take it as, what's my professional sports dream for the Indianapolis Colts to win 8 out of the next 10 Super Bowls. You got to be specific. My biggest aspiration in life, right now, it would be for all of my kids to get out of life what they want without having to struggle for it. Yeah, the Colts are probably a long way away from winning 8 out of the next 10 Super Bowls. What's my favorite strain? The next one. Have I ever tried psychedelic? Does Dolly Parton sleep on her back? Is it against separation of church and state to permit checking out religious texts from a library? No. The Eagles won 2 Super Bowls. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Mayo or Miracle Whip? Mayo. Mayo. Miracle Whip is dog shit. Shrooms or LSD or both? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hope you don't use tobacco. I did for 35 years. The Miracle Whip is just, I don't know what the fuck it is, but oh, is it vile. Everybody's got a problem with Anna Lucia, so let me see what Anna Lucia is saying here. We love Trump. Oh, okay. Well, Now you're hidden from the content comment section, so you can keep typing "We love Trump" over and 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 over again, and we don't ever have to see it. My favorite cereal? I don't know. I love so many cereals. You're old. No shit. How tall are you? 5'9". I didn't know they stack shit that high. Do you think? As little as humanly possible. I couldn't possibly tell you what kind of flowers to plant. I have no idea where you live, the conditions of your soil, which way it faces. I could not possibly give you advice. Cheerios is a good cereal. Yes. How tall are you? 5'9". I didn't know they stack shit that high. You're not trying to squeeze an inch in here on me, are you? You look like the kind of man that would fuck a person in the ass and not even give him the goddamn common courtesy of a reach around. How old are you? I just turned 53 this month. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Top 5 all time. Stop swearing. Fuck that. Get Off My Obstacle is one of the best parts of that entire basic training portion of that movie, right? When he gets up to the top of that fucking obstacle and he can't move another inch, and there are people just going over the top of it, and the drill instructor looks at him and goes, "Are you quitting on me? Well, are you?" And then he rips off this line. He goes, "Then quit, you slimy fucking walrus looking piece of shit. Get the fuck off of my goddamn obstacle. I am gonna rip your balls off so you cannot contaminate the rest of the world. I will motivate you, pile, if it's short dicks every cannibal in the Congo." What's a good age for a midlife crisis? Fuck it. Age is just a number. Just do it today. Have one today. My volume? Okay. Austria, hello. Well, guys, why are you live? Because I can be. I got shit to do here coming up, so thank you for hanging out with me while I rolled some dubage. I'm going to see what needs to be done here in the house, and then you guys keep watching the videos. They're going to come out every hour between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. every day. Just keep watching them if you could, share them, do whatever it is you can do to help promote it, and I appreciate it. You called what? What the fuck am I looking at here? Anyway, you guys take it easy.